Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I watched the series premiere of Season 4 of Downton Abbey yesterday, and I must say, Gillian Fellows really starts off this season with a bang. I'm not going to give away, well actually, one thing I will sort of reveal about the beginning of Season 4 is that it's 6 months after Matthew's passing. His tragic death in the car wreck, if you know anything about that from Season 3. Mary is still grieving, and of course it takes Violet, the Dowager Countess, to basically get her out of the doldrums, which that scene in of itself I thought was very touching. Mr. Mosley seems to have a lot of bad luck in this particular episode. I'm not going to say what, because it's really quite frustrating to watch. And of course Thomas is up to his old tricks. There's a new nanny, Nanny West, who's involved, and we get to see her true colors, and, you know, actually happy when what occurs with her. I hate to say this, but I'm glad O'Malley's gone. And I know a lot of people will probably give me flames for that, but she had a good heart. Let me just say, she had a good heart, but she was in cahoots with Thomas, so I thought, meh, good riddance. She's gone. So be it. Yeah, I wasn't very sad to see O'Malley go. She probably had another stint in something else, another show that would probably make her more successful than Downton Abbey. So I'm all the more happy for her actress. There are developments with the valets downstairs, especially Ivy and Daisy. I won't say what those are. There's another new contraption that makes it into the kitchen that causes quite a stir. That's actually a little bit of a hint. Small spoiler alert there. There is a story concerning one of my favorite characters. Of course, I love Carson. His name is actually Charlie Carson, or Charles Carson. And Mr. Grigg is back, or whatever his name is. I don't know if it's Mr. Grigg, Mr. Crick. Yeah, the way that they pronounced it, it sounded like Grigg, but it's actually Crick, Mr. Crick. Season 2, we learned that he and Carson were on stage together as actors, and there's something very interesting between the two of them. I'm not going to say what, because like I said before, that's a huge plot point, and it's very interesting. They make amends, of course, and it's very beautiful to see that. And that was one of the scenes that made me cry, as I love Carson. Carson's absolutely one of my favorite characters. That's why I wanted to name, if I ever have another dog, I'm going to name him Carson. Let's see, Rose. Yes, we have a new character, Rose. She is a cousin of the family, and her ways are a little bit more modern versus the ways of the family itself, the Crawley family, or Grantham. Well, actually, I should say Grantham, because I think the Crawley family influenced the Granthams quite a bit. We see that evolution over time. But the Granthams are still kind of set in their ways, especially Robert and Cora. I was very surprised, because she's American, and I thought that maybe she would be a little bit more futuristic, but she's not. She is one of those people. She says a woman's place is at the home, and I thought, girl, please. You're American. Americans don't think this way, and it was just very interesting. Maybe it's because Robert's rubbed off on her. I think that's why she said that. She just doesn't want everything to become so different over time. See, what else can I say? Poor Mr. Mosley, poor Mary. I just felt so sad for her. She gets out of her depression, thank God. It took a little bit of a push, especially from Lady Grantham, Dowager Countess. Of course, Violet is my penultimate favorite character of the entire series. I just adore Dame Maggie Smith. I just think that she does an exemplary job, and it was ecstatic for me to watch this with my father. This beginning episode starter is so refreshing, I think, and you can see a lot of change happening because the Roaring Twenties and everything is starting to shift. Guess who's back? Edna's back. Remember Edna? Edna, if you don't remember, she was the one that Robert had a little bit of a thing for. Of course, in this season as well, Edith finally, I think, gets a little bit of a break. Thank heaven, because I felt so bad for her. But it's rather scandalous in and of itself, concerning, like I said, the whole idea of tradition, and I'm not going to go too much into that, but kudos to Julian Fellowes. I just think that Mr. Fellowes is brilliant. He is a genius of a writer, and I highly respect him, and just getting back into Downton in and of itself, and so many plots are involved. It's like a Shakespearean drama. And it's like you have to have a map just to keep up with it, but still, it's what I love about it. It just keeps the intrigue alive, and it's very human, and it's very relatable, even though they live in this state of lux, and it's not always going to be this way, and things are changing, like I said. So we're going to see what happens in the next episodes, and I've got my theories about what's going to happen, but we'll just have to wait and see. So, till next time.